up, y'all? Sorry, I was trying to get my TikTok live together. I feel like every time I don't go live for a while, I always forget like everything that I need to be like pushing and stuff. So I'm trying to get TikTok together too. Y'all know I live stream on there at the same time as I live stream on YouTube. But today we are in Baltimore, Maryland. We're going to be reviewing 12 houses that are in Baltimore, Maryland. I think that it's pretty interesting the price points that these houses are at. A lot of people are not like fans of Baltimore, but I actually really like it. So I thought that it would be interesting for us to go ahead and check it out. Let me just make sure that my stream is healthy so you guys are not having a bad experience when you're looking at my content. So just give me like 2 seconds. Y'all know if this is live and uncut, you know what I mean? I'm not doing any cuts with these. Like obviously, like I edit the videos at a later date, but y'all are seeing the real and uncut version right now. So I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and hop into the review, see what we can see from Baltimore, Maryland, see what it has to offer us. So this is the first house right here. The house is listed for $595,000. All right. This one has 5 beds, 4 baths, and it's 2,720 square feet. This first picture kind of looks crazy. Looks like a little bit blurry, but that might just be like the picture, you know what I mean, itself, and not necessarily like my quality. So don't, you know what I mean, don't jump on me for it. It looks like this house was built in 1920, so this one is super old and it's still listed for almost $600,000, which is like crazy. So, oh my gosh, that picture is so small. There has to be better pictures. They edited the mess out of these pictures. Like you can tell that these are like almost too edited. Not even almost too edited. It's definitely like, this is not it at all. Like they should have made these a little bit more realistic. It looks like they put like a film or something over top of the picture. Like I can't even like focus on the house because it's so edited. But the outside of the house does look nice. It looks like it has that concrete type material in the outside of it. Like it doesn't have like regular siding. It looks like it's been maintained well, or it could have potentially been a flip. So they definitely renovated this house. There's no way that this house looked like that back in the day. So I do think that this looks really, really good. I like the inside. Looks like they went with some darker floors, which I think is a better idea when you're flipping houses. So I'm glad that we don't have to look at that gray flooring that they put in there. They're cutting it close though. They're getting really, really close to that grayish look, but I'm glad that they didn't. And then they have like some darker floors in what it looks like is the living room. So I mean, I'm not mad at this. It looks like the house, for it to be 2,720 square feet, I would expect for it to like look a little bit bigger. But I mean, I guess like everything can't be like the most desirable, especially if the house is this old. Like they probably didn't want to knock down a whole bunch of walls. I'm really like not enjoying the experience of looking at this house so far though, only because of how the realtor or whoever it is. And before I even go any further into this video, guys, please understand that I'm a North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia real estate professional. None of these comments are made with ill intentions towards anyone that is associated with the transaction. So please don't take to heart. It's literally like just entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I just don't think that the pictures were taken to the best of the realtor's ability, and it could have been like a photographer that took these pictures, but I doubt it. The brown floors, they definitely look good. Looks like there is going to be some carpet in this house, unfortunately. I don't like carpet. I feel like it gets messed up super, super quick. All it takes is a quick spill and now your carpet's messed up. And I mean, you could like replace it or you could get it clean, but it never is going to get back to that full like potential. Looks like this dining room area is cool. You know what I mean? Nothing like too crazy. The floors are all different. I've seen 3 different types of floors so far, so that's not, you know, something that I'm enjoying. You see how the pictures just look like blurry? Like, I can't stand that. Like, it's really taken away from the house, honestly. They definitely renovated. I like the backsplash. Looks like everything looks pretty good. I just feel like my judgment of this house is kind of being clouded just because of the pictures that were taken. Like the island, all that good stuff. And you would think that a house that was built in 1920 wouldn't be like, that wouldn't look this good, but people are so good at doing flips nowadays that you wouldn't even know that these houses are that old unless you like literally went to go look at the date. So looks like this is just a regular bedroom, nothing too crazy. It does have carpet in it. The carpet is just like one of those, like, you know, regular carpets. Doesn't look spectacular. So here's one of the 4 bathrooms that this house has, which is okay. You know, it's not too small, not too little. I'm glad that it has a shower and all that good stuff. I've noticed that some houses that I've been reviewing, they end up having like these bathtubs that have like showers connected to it, but the bathtub itself is like a standalone bathtub, and it just has like a spigot for the shower. It's just like super weird. Like the shower isn't connected to the wall. I don't know what those are specifically called, but I just can't stand the look of that. I would assume that these are just like coat closets. I don't think that this is a part room or anything like that. Oh, I cannot. So, fun fact: when I was deployed, right, these this thing right here is an AC unit. Those things actually work really, really well, but ours always ended up messing up or like cutting off. So, you know, that's something that people might, you know, want to pay attention to when they're purchasing stuff like this, but it's not, I'm sure it's way less expensive than an entire AC unit that you have to put outside. So that is an option, especially if you want to put some AC in the house. Okay, we don't need to see muscle pictures of this. It's cool. This don't really show us too much more. Basements are definitely a thing in Baltimore. Definitely a thing. But I mean, I'm kind of underwhelmed for $595,000. I feel like it's not really worth it. Okay, well, actually, it looks like it might be some type of duplex situation going on, because the first dining area that we saw was here, and this was renovated completely, it looks like. And then there's another one downstairs, I would assume. So if you're looking for like some multiple streams of income, or you want to like have like a rental type space, then this is definitely like, you know, could be okay. I do feel like I see like a little bit of bowing in the flooring, but like I said, that could be like just my eyes messing with me. I don't have the best vision. I do have corrective lenses in right now, so I think that they're working. But I mean, and then, oh my gosh, why is there just this like little space here? I'm assuming that there's something right there that's preventing them from closing that in, but that looks horrendous. For $595,000, I would expect for everything to almost be like pristine. So, and almost, it's really almost 3,000 square feet. I don't really like the floors in here either. Like, I feel like it would be like a pain to try to decorate. It definitely gives like bland vibes to me. At least you do have a deck. That's definitely a plus for sure. No neighbors. I mean, I feel like I would want to be somewhat secluded, especially like if I was like someone that was like a little bit older. I definitely wouldn't want a whole bunch of people around me. Like, I would want as much privacy as possible. So for not $595,000, 5 beds, 4 baths, I would assume that you would have like a little bit of space, you know. This is the outside of the house. Doesn't look too bad, you know. Somebody either, oh, I definitely spoke too soon. Why does the driveway look like that? First of all, we need some curb appeal when it comes to $595,000. You're not paying that much money for it to look like that. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling that at all. I thought that there wasn't going to be any neighbors. I didn't see them at first, but now I definitely see them. The trees are interesting for sure, but I mean, you can tell that someone probably did just buy this and renovate it though. The house itself does not look bad. Like, I'm not like crazy about the house, but it's really not that bad. This one is cool. It's alright. I'm not gonna rate it too harshly. I think that on a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to rate this one, I'd probably give it a 7. It's not like horrible. It just doesn't look all that. You know what I mean? From the pictures, it doesn't look like it's like worth $595,000. But I could be wrong. Like I haven't done any comparables on the area, so like I said, I could be completely and totally wrong about this house. I didn't see multiple different bathrooms. I only saw maybe 1 or 2. So you know, there might be areas in this house that need a lot more work than what we saw. So you know, we just got to be aware of that. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next one. This house is listed for $335,000. It is 4 beds, 2 baths, and is 1,779 square feet. And it was built in 1915. So this house is older. I'm gonna try and do like newer houses too. But I thought that since I am like moving to Baltimore at some point, or the DMV, I'm gonna just say DMV area pretty soon, I wanted to go ahead and keep Baltimore in there. Thanks everybody for tuning in on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. So here's a regular house in Baltimore. Regular house. You don't really see a lot of standalone houses, at least from my experience, and that may just be because I'm looking at townhomes. But this looks okay. This doesn't look bad. Your neighbors are just a tiny bit close, but it's not that bad. It doesn't look like it's directly in the city. At least you have parking. If I was to buy one of those townhomes in Baltimore, more than likely I would have to do something to figure out like where I'm gonna park at. So doesn't look horrible. I'm hoping that when we get on the inside, it's not disappointing for us. I'm really, really hoping. And from 1915, they've had to renovate it. Like there's no way that they posted this and they didn't renovate it. Okay, they still got those original floors. I'm not mad at that. I'm not really like opposed to original flooring. We don't got no furniture, so we can't even tell how big the house is for real. Like the house could be 5,000 square feet, right? And it may look smaller just because there's so many different rooms that are, blocked off, and it's like creating just like a closed-in space with every turn. More like open concept homes is more easy to see the actual square footage because you don't have anything standing in your way of like seeing everything. But the floors don't look bad. Everything looks good. I feel like this type of house, like you have to like go and see it, honestly, because there could be so much going on with this house at its age that the people that purchased it or that are selling it, they literally could have like slapped some paint over it and then just called it a day. But I really do like the floors. I think the floors is like super, super pretty. Like the bookshelves and everything. Looks like there's ample space that you can turn into, different things. Like, you could like make this, I don't know how close this is to the kitchen, but it looks like it might be for like a table or something. So, and that's another thing why I don't like when realtors don't at least virtually stage the homes, because it's like, how do we know which one is what? Like, it's kind of easy to be able to tell which one is the bedroom, but how do we know which one is like the dining area and stuff? So we would have to go and see this house in order to, look at it or to know what's going on with it. So the kitchen has been renovated. They have like, the simple white cabinets. I mean, I'm not like crazy about white cabinets, but I think that it is very easy to change that if you want to. The stove looks like it's gas. I've seen mostly gas stoves in Baltimore. I don't think that I've seen many electric stoves. I've seen that really in Baltimore and DC. I was looking at purchasing a multifamily in DC as well, and all of the properties had gas stoves. So it might just be like my ignorance to like what's going on with the gas and electric, type of thing they got going on. But most of the houses that I've seen definitely have gas. My mom, she like says that it's a good thing because at least like if the power goes out, like you'll have like heat or something, or you can still eat. I think that's what she said. But I've never like in my adult life, I've never experienced that, so I wouldn't know firsthand. So I mean, kitchen's not bad though. It looks like there's a good amount of space. You have a lot of storage. It's just there's no like nothing like crazy about like that would stand out for this house though. They did replace the flooring in the kitchen. You can kind of tell that there's like a different look between the two rooms. And honestly, there probably was a reason why they had to replace that. The flooring in the kitchen might not have been good. So, okay, yeah, that's a dining area. You can put a table there. Kitchen is kind of like closed off, but it's really not that bad. Bookshelves are everywhere, or just shelving in general is everywhere in this house. I really do like the floors though. Bathroom, not too bad. Doesn't have I don't see a tub yet, and there's only 2 bathrooms in this house. So I'm hoping that in one of the bathrooms there is a tub, because that is definitely like a huge selling point if you ask me. I'm hoping that they didn't just go in this house and just paint though, because that is not it. Flooring doesn't look bad though. I'm assuming that if they didn't have to replace that flooring that was in the kitchen, I'm sure that they wouldn't have. I'm sure these are just bedrooms, simple little rooms. Okay, a little sitting room. I love these windows a lot. 4 bedroom. This one is $335,000, so that's really like, for what you get, I don't feel like it's that bad. You know what I mean? Okay, you got a flex space. That's a plus. I assume that they're calling this a flex space. Here down in Charlotte, they call these type rooms that are up on like the top floor a flex space. They really could, like other people, I have clients that have used flex spaces as like movie theaters or bedrooms, that you could literally turn it into whatever you want to, honestly. Yeah, and then like your like probably duct, like air ducts and all that stuff are in these little closets. Okay, a little porch area doesn't look bad, you know. I know Baltimore definitely gets like a bad rep, so I'm glad that like this looks decent, you know what I mean. Like obviously you have to go by this place and like, you know, see what it's like at night and all that good stuff, but I think that is definitely a plus from what we're seeing right now. Nothing looks like abnormal. Washer and dryer are in the basement, so that's not, you know, I feel like the washer and dryer should be on the same level as most of the bedrooms or the master bedroom. I don't really like when, you know, if they got this whole little situation going on where the washer and dryer are on the bottom floor. Not crazy about that, but you do have the option to finish out this bottom floor though. So yeah, I mean, this one isn't like horrible, you know. I'm actually okay with what I saw. This really wasn't that bad. Doesn't look bad, especially for its age. For 1915, really not that bad. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna give it like I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. It's because it's really not that horrible. Or it's not horrible at all. Alright, let's go to the next one. This one is listed for $420,000. It's 5 beds, 4 baths, and it's 2,126 square feet. And it was built in 1910. All of these houses is old. Every single one of these houses is just old. Why are they so old? Like, dang. They ain't got no new houses. And the neighbors is close again. But it's Baltimore. What do you expect, Aaliyah? What do you expect? Alright, let's go ahead. This one don't look too bad from the outside. I'm pretty sure that this one is renovated as well. I would be interested in seeing like the names of the owners that have been renovating these houses, because they probably are connected in some way, shape, or form. But you know, whatever. Let's keep on going. Outside don't look too bad. Got a little Tesla in the front. Okay. Got a Tessie in the front. This looks like that might be a BMW X5 potentially. Or is it X5 or X4? One of the two. So we got some decent cars, you know, that could potentially say like that the area is decent, you know, but that's just an assumption of mine. That's not really like a fact. This, like the living room really doesn't look that bad, for real. I'm glad that they staged this house. I'm really glad that they staged this house, because had they not, there's no way that we would have been able to really like gauge the sizing. And I feel like in older homes you have got to show us some type of, you know what I mean, like you got to show us something, because it's gonna be hard for us to really like know like how big each room is. But this looks good, and it could just be the staging that's like clouding my judgment. So let's move on. This looks good though. Whoever staged it, they did their thing. They did their big one. Love the floors, even though they are not original. I actually really do like the floors a lot. They replaced ceiling fan. They got some contrast in there with the black ceiling fan that looks good. Even got a little sitting area that they turned into, you know, like maybe a working space. They replaced the lighting. That's what's up. You know, I'm not mad at this at all. I'm really not mad at this. This doesn't look that bad. 420,000 doesn't look like this that bad, for real. I do think that it's a little bit of an interesting space when it comes to probably decorating, just because of like it's just open. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta like almost do it the way that they did it. I don't know how a sectional would look in here. I'm more of like a sectional type of person, but this doesn't look too bad. Little dining area. They're definitely making use of the space that they have, so that's a plus. Whoever decorated, they knew what they were doing. Kitchen doesn't look bad. I like the backsplash. Kitchen doesn't look horrible at all. And obviously, like a home that is at this age is not gonna look like this, unless it is renovated. Let's go ahead and move on though. Like that we got a mounted microwave, because that can be like a super huge negative if it doesn't. Lighting is good. Like I said, this house doesn't look that bad, and I'm really hoping that like we need to see a house that's gonna, you know, make us question things. You know what I mean? These houses kind of just look like they're a little bit too good to be true, you know. And really, it could just be somebody's just good at taking pictures, potentially. So there's that. I like that there's this little area right here too that you can like potentially use for like a coffee making area, maybe. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in on TikTok, tuning in on YouTube. You guys are amazing. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you, honestly. So this doesn't look too bad though. Definitely feeling what I'm seeing. Okay, washer and dryer are on the main or on the bottom floor. So I mean, well, I don't know if there's a basement with this house. I would assume that there is, just because of like where it's at. But I'm not mad that it's in the kitchen. I don't think that that's like abnormal. Half bath. There's 4 bathrooms, so I wouldn't think that all of those bathrooms would be full. Definitely wouldn't. One of the bedrooms does have carpet, but that's okay. It doesn't look like it's like horrible, but it could just be the staging that's like making me think that though. Doesn't look bad. Actually, I like this. Super simple. They got the beige walls, you know. That's okay. I don't think that would be like super hard to decorate. What's going on, AB? Okay, they even decorated, not decorated, they even, what is it called? They flipped or renovated the bathroom. That is a must. So I like the color scheme that they got going on. Okay, so this is where they're gonna lose me, is the floors. I'm already seeing the floors. I don't know if you guys can see it over there on YouTube, but y'all know how I feel about marble. Okay, so I'm not a fan of marble at all. I think that when you use marble in the shower and you use marble on the flooring, I feel like you're trying too hard to make this house look a little bit more expensive than what you should. I feel like regular tiling or just like some simple tiling would make it look just as good. You know what I mean? If not better, because while I feel like marble just like it literally like competes with so many other things. Like you can't even put a pattern on your floor almost, because you already have the marble pattern on the tiling. But I do like the brown sink or vanity that they got going on. I don't really like the framing or the outside of the mirror, but those are all things that you can change. I mean, wait, what? Hold on. Don't that look a little dirty to y'all? Why does that look dirty? For some reason, the tub looks a little bit dingy. And it really could just, it looks like the caulking may need to be redone or cleaned. In addition to this little like sticker right here, I'm hoping and praying that this tub isn't like super old or like original. I wouldn't say it's original. It definitely isn't original, but it just looks like super dingy. They should have like took that off. Okay, these rooms are not staged, which is okay. You know, whatever. We already saw one room that was. They got that old school sink in there, and I do not like that. I do not like when it has that like super big dip in it and stuff. I just think that looks crazy. Yeah, sinks like this, automatically no for me. Flex space in this house again. They're probably counting it as a bedroom as well. Got a walk-in closet in there, super nice. There's a lot of carpet in this house though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of carpet. Big backyard. That is like, I feel like that is a commodity. That is a luxury in Baltimore. And like, I haven't seen any houses in Baltimore that have like a huge big yard like this, so that is definitely a plus. I'm hoping that this Tesla out here is not the real estate agent's Tesla, and that is actually one of the homeowners, because like, you know, I'm thinking that this neighborhood is decent just because of, you know, what we saw on the outside, but I could be completely wrong, and that might not even be a car of anybody that's going to actually be there for a long period of time. So this doesn't look like horrible though. Like, there is like some little things here and there that I didn't really like, but for the most part, it really wasn't that bad. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I probably would give it a 6. Not too horrible. Outside isn't like super appealing, but it's really not as bad as some of the ones that I've seen before. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. This one is listed for $329,900, and it's 4 beds, 3 baths. And it was built in 1960. So this one is a little bit newer than some of the other ones that we've been seeing. And it has 1,625 square feet. It's tiny. It looks like it's a tiny little house. You know what I mean? It's not like huge or anything from what we can see. It's definitely one of the smaller ones that we've seen. So renovated. Okay, this really doesn't look that bad, y'all. It really doesn't look that bad. You know, it could definitely be worse. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you're gonna put light floors in houses, this is how you're supposed to do it. So I'm glad that they did what they did with this. I do see some popcorn ceilings though. We could have definitely got a professional to come in and scrape those popcorn ceilings off. Like the door is definitely different. It looks like some of these pictures are a little bit crooked, but you know, that's just me being picky. That's not really even anything that has to do with the house. The floor, I actually really do like the flooring. I think that would be super easy for people to make their own and, you know, be able to customize to their liking. I like the fireplace. I think that's a good touch. It's definitely going to be an eye catcher for some people. Love that they, you know, put some contrasting doors in there, so that looks really good. Okay, so the green is kind of throwing me off, you know what I mean? Because you're almost like forcing the buyer to have to, like, you know, do things a certain way or to replace it. So I'm not like mad at it. I don't think that it looks horrible, but I think that, you know, when you're selling a house, you kind of have to like go with more neutral tones, just because people are super picky, and a lot of home buyers, they don't even realize like, hey, you can definitely change that. I feel like you should just go neutral all the way. Lighting is nice though. I think the kitchen, for the most part, looks nice. I'm not a fan of the green. I don't think that the green looks bad. From my viewpoint, for the clients that I have, I don't know how they will feel about the green tiling. Okay, the kitchen isn't like super small, so that's good. You got an island and everything, so that gives you some like built-in spaces that you can sit at. You can also put like a table here, so that's definitely good. This room doesn't look like it would be like too big, but I definitely don't think that would be like desirable to have a room like literally right off the kitchen, unless the home is that small. And this house is a little bit over 1,600 square feet, so you have like ample room to make things work with. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. Really doesn't look that bad. I'm glad that there's multiple different like spaces that you can sit at. I feel like the more the merrier, you know. Okay, so this right here, this is nice. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, I do wish there wasn't any carpet, but I do really like the accent wall. I think that was a very good touch for them to make. Looks good, for sure. It definitely looks good. I don't like this lighting, the fixture that they use. I definitely think that they should have just went on with a simple ceiling fan, just put a black modern ceiling fan in there, but I actually like the accent wall a lot, and I like that they staged it. Room isn't like crazy big. I'm sure that this is the master bedroom. And I don't like that the master doesn't have a tub, but you know, not everybody likes tubs, to be honest. Like I had a client that we saw this beautiful home, and she was like, I don't really like this, and I'm like, why? She was like, I don't like tubs. And I'm like, you don't like tubs? I love me a good tub. Love a good tub. I like the vanity that they're using. Everything is flowing very well. These are the type of tiling that I'm talking about. Like, I think that this works well together. They did, you know, try to use a little bit of marble on the countertop, but I mean, that's okay. I don't think that looks like horrible. Another big old bedroom, or a decent sized bedroom with some good lighting in there. Natural lighting is so important. I feel like that's gonna draw the people in. If you got some big windows, people love that. People love that, especially, you know, those like condos and stuff. I think that's what, you know, draws people in, the big windows. There's so much carpet though. Like, you know, I'm sure that it would be like just super expensive to put flooring down in every room, like the vinyl flooring. So I get it. I do understand why they didn't. This is what I mean when I say the marble. Like, this is just, why did you do this? Like, why did you do that? Like, why are we putting marble, like not even marble material, like we're putting these tiles in these bathrooms just for what? Like, it just doesn't, I feel like there's so many different like things that you could have done, and marble, I just feel like isn't one of them, just to make the house look like luxury. So this looks like it is potentially a basement. I would hope it's a basement, you know what I mean, because then that gives even more space, and it looks like it is because it has like these little windows. This doesn't look bad either though. So why is it like brown right there? Y'all see that? Can y'all see that on TikTok? I can't even see my little, why does it look, doesn't it look like burnt right here? I could just be tripping, but I don't think that I'm tripping. Okay, a little coat closet, another bathroom, 3 bathrooms in this house. I don't know if this is the same bathroom or not. Let me go back. I doubt that it is, but okay. Yeah, I don't think this is the same bathroom. So that's probably the 3rd bathroom or the last bathroom that we're gonna see. Okay, so maybe, were we in the basement? Now I'm like kind of confused as to like where we are in the house. I really don't like when things end up like that. And it looks like the washer and dryer are probably gonna go down here too. So didn't they have a washer and dryer in the kitchen? So that might just be like a, oh no, that was the other house that we had saw. I'm tripping. I thought that we were gonna have multiple different areas where we can have washer and dryers at. I was about to say that's definitely like a plus. But I mean, all in all, this house isn't like horrible. I don't like that the washer and dryer hookups are in the basement. But you know, whatever. Some people are not gonna have an issue with that. I've had clients pick houses that have had washer and dryer hookups on the outside of the house in like a little like attachment of the house. So, you know, to each his own. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I probably would give it a 5. It's not like horrible, but it's definitely like, I think that there's more like desirable homes in Baltimore. I do like that they have a detached garage. I didn't even see that at first, but actually I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 just because it has a detached garage and I didn't see it at first, and I kind of was premature in my rating. All right, Let's go ahead and go to the next one. This one is listed for $939,000. It's 6 beds, 5 baths, and it's 5,152 square feet, built in 1964. So this one is even like 4 years older than, or 4 years newer than that last one that we just saw. Like the outside, love that there's plenty of trees. Y'all know I'm a fan of greenery. I like to see trees. You know what I mean? Living in Charlotte, I don't see a lot of that. So I'm glad that, you know, in Baltimore there are options for people that like, you know, areas like that. Unfortunately, it is not very affordable. So there's that. For $939,000, it better not disappoint me. Okay. Love the like lime. It's almost lime wash. It's not like directly like lime wash, but this looks good from what I can see. I just know daggone well they did not post a $939,900 house with the leaf. Is it leaves? What is that? Peaches? Acorns? Like, why would they do that? Look at the wallpaper. The wallpaper. No, you're not gonna just skip over this wallpaper like you didn't just post this wallpaper in this house like this. I do not like this. Why would they do this? $939,000 for this? Love the floors though, but the wallpaper got to go. Whoever buys this house, we gotta take these. This wallpaper off for sure. We gotta take that wallpaper off. Like this nice open space for 5,152 square feet. I would think that there would be an open space. But the house like is given. I feel like this house would be cold. Not sure why I feel like that. It could just be like the wood, but in my experience, I feel like wood would hint at it being like a warmer space, but it definitely looks like it would be cold in there. There's no carpet down or anything. Like no rug, not carpet, but like rugs. Nothing. I'm not like crazy about what I'm seeing so far. And really like the house may just be priced at this price point because of the location and the size, honestly, because I don't see anything spectacular about this house as far as like its, you know, cosmetic stuff goes. All the wallpaper, I would just rip all the wallpaper off and just paint it white. Rip all of it down, rip all of it off, paint it white, or replace it with some more modern wallpaper. I do like the brick. Why is this covered? Because now I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Maybe it's to like stop certain things from getting in, but I don't like that. A little area for beverages. They got a couple of little drinks over here. I think that's Malibu over there. Kitchen is okay. Okay, kitchen is alright. I'm not like crazy about the wood contrasting with the, you know, the countertops being also like a brownish color. But it doesn't look horrible. It really doesn't look horrible. I would think that this would I would have thought this would have been like a pantry, but it looks like they're just using it like for like storage or whatever, which is like okay, I guess, you know, if that's what they wanted to do. Kitchen isn't horrible. It's not horrible. Now I was expecting a little bit something more different though. They have like a separate sink for you to like fill up pots and stuff. That's okay, you know. This is definitely different. So y'all remember just like a few moments ago I was saying that a lot of the houses in Baltimore, they have gas stoves, but this one looks like it has electric, so that's cool. And I've never seen a stove like catty cornered into the corner like that, so that's a nice touch. I think that's interesting. I'm not like, I don't hate the cabinets. I think that they're in good condition. They look good. I just don't know how I feel about the countertops, and if I had to replace the two, I think that I would probably have a hard time like deciding, honestly, because you could really do either way. I guess whatever one would be the most cost effective. Um, yeah, I was expecting for the kitchen to be a little bit bigger though, to be honest. I like this little sitting room. I think that this is a nice touch. We love some big old windows. I know that it gets like super, super, super cold in Baltimore just because it's a little bit further up north. And I'm sure this looks like super nice when it's like snow and stuff on the ground. I think that would be like a super nice touch for anybody that purchases the house. This freaking wallpaper. Like, why is it that when you go over a certain price point, it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and, put some crazy wallpaper on the walls just because we can, because we got the money to do it. Why don't we just paint the walls white? Why do we have to, or beige or something? Why do we have to put this type of wallpaper on there? And I'm hoping like maybe that was just like in when the house was purchased, and maybe that was the reason behind them, you know what I mean, putting that wallpaper up. It was in, but I just hate the way that it looks. I feel like to a certain point, you need to go ahead and you got to get rid of that. You know, we do have two separate flooring materials going on. Don't like that. I think that we need consistency as much as possible, but I do know that it's super expensive to replace like all flooring in a house. Thank you for the likes on YouTube. I didn't even realize that, someone had liked the live, so thank you a bunch. I really, really appreciate you guys. Okay, bedroom, cool. Nothing like too crazy, Don't like this really, really brown wall, but like I said, you could obviously like go ahead and paint that if you wanted to. No ceiling fan. Immediately, no. I need a ceiling fan in all rooms. I need a ceiling fan. This is very interesting the way that it's set up though. Like it looks like it's almost like not supposed to be like a bedroom, because why would we like have like a little like you're forced to have to buy a small TV, because where else are you gonna put the TV? I don't know. This is interesting right here. I like this. I like the. Do I like the light? I don't know if I like the light that much, honestly. I do like the windows though. And it looks like it also has a balcony, so that is a plus for sure. So I would assume that this is the master that we're in. Nice big old closet, but looks like the closet is also within the bathroom because there's a sink right here. Oh my gosh, it's just too much. It's too much going on. Like, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean when it comes to this marble, like the marble, and then you got the flooring right here that's just like stone, and then you got blue walls. Like, it's just too much. Too much going on. This is no. I don't like this either. I'm just no. What is going on with the floor? I can't even tell if the flooring is like vinyl or if that's carpet. Like that could definitely be carpet. Okay, this is alright. This is not like horrible or whatever. Just a regular bathroom. Like I do like the cabinets and how it like, shapes the counter. A regular bathroom. There's nothing like spectacular about this bathroom at all. I don't like the tiling though. It looks retro, which is like, maybe that's like a plus for some people, but I'm not really crazy about that. I think that this is like a skylight. That's cool. You can open and close it. The carpet probably needs to be replaced. Looks like it's like something going on with it. It just, oh my god, it's just getting to be ridiculous. You know what I mean? Old ceiling fan, old carpet. Yeah, carpet all rolled up. This carpet got pattern on it, just like the walls downstairs. I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. Small bathroom. The countertop starting to get discolored. I'm just not feeling it. Your girl is not feeling it. We got a basement that is probably, obviously they're turning that into like a workout area, so that's a brownie points for them for sure. Maybe it looks the way that it does because like these people are preparing to leave or preparing to move out. Looks like all of the houses that we've seen so far have had washer and dryers in the basement. Not crazy about that. This is the only bathroom that I've seen that could potentially even like maybe be a little bit updated, but still, it definitely just gives like a retro vibe. Okay, I'm not sure where this is. Maybe it's in that. Oh, is it in the kitchen? I think this is like not the kitchen, but that room that we saw that was off of the kitchen, or that might have been like an addition of the basement where the washer and dryer were at. We got a garage, so that's a good thing. Definitely think that a garage is a plus in Baltimore. The outside doesn't look horrible. I think that the landscaping team needs to come in. This is really beautiful. I really, really like that. I like the trees. I like this little walkway and everything. That's definitely a plus. My favorite part of the house may be the outside so far. This is beautiful. I think that this is like, you could go out here and take family pictures. Like, this is what this looks like. Yeah, this looks good. The stone just needs to be like, you know what I mean? It needs to be maintained. But I think that all of this yard is just beautiful. Honestly, the back of the house looks nice. Is this? Yeah, the back of the house looks nice. Whoever took the pictures of the back of the house, chef's kiss for sure. Love the trees. The house itself on the inside, cosmetically, it just needs to be updated. Cause the yard and the backyard and all that stuff, it really doesn't look that bad. It looks beautiful to me. You know. Ooh, let's see what the neighbors got going on. Okay, neighbors. They got an interesting looking house over there. Okay. Neighborhood looks decent. I didn't see a HOA apply to this house, so, you know, it might just be like, obviously just not a part of one. Or in like a certain neighborhood, but it doesn't look that bad. On the outside. The inside, ridiculous. Not a fan. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna give this one a 4.5. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our next one. This one is listed for $899,000. It's 4 beds, 4 baths, 3,285 square feet, and it was built in 1928. God! A $25 a month HOA, excuse me? Okay, so when I saw this one, really what like stood out to me was the stone. I really like the stone outside. It looks like the neighbors are potentially a little bit close. You know what I mean? I don't know how well you guys can see it on YouTube, so I'm gonna adjust it a little bit for you guys. Okay, neighbors are definitely close, but it doesn't look horrible. Doesn't look horrible. Looks like the entrance to this house is potentially like up here. It definitely has an interesting looking layout for sure. Original floors. That's not like horrible. It doesn't look bad. You can't really like see too much. It looks like it's not gonna be open concept. This is a nice room. I think that this is a nice touch. It's definitely different. I haven't seen anything like this as far as the living room goes. So I think that's a nice touch for this house. I'm not really like crazy about the carpet, so I would want someone to take that up. Take that up so we can see what the floor looks like underneath. You know. Okay, old fireplace. I mean, as long as like, you know, it's being maintained, that's not like a bad touch. Here we go with this crazy wallpaper once again. Everybody just loves this crazy wallpaper, and I mean, like, at least this one doesn't have like a crazy amount of color in it and stuff. Okay, older, definitely an older dining area. Now I'm seeing a little bit of something going on with this. Oh, you guys can't even see it over on YouTube. Let me go ahead and try to like move it over a little bit so y'all can see. I don't think y'all can see on TikTok either, but like the flooring is definitely like there's some wear that's getting ready to occur with that, so they need to be replacing it for sure. The kitchen for $899,000. There's no way. Like, y'all on YouTube, like, I don't know. The kitchen is not doing what it's supposed to do at all for me. Where is the refrigerator at? not the refrigerator is in its little, like, a little cubby hole. Oh my gosh, absolutely not. There's no way that you're selling a house for $899,000 and then the refrigerator is not even in the kitchen. It's like literally right in front of the door. Hey Rochelle, what's going on? It's just like, bro, that looked crazy. Bedroom is super small, and I'm assuming that this is the master bedroom. No, there's no way that this house is looking like this. Oh my god, look how, oh my gosh, look how freaking small the sink is. I just know the flooring on the bottom of this, in this bathroom is just probably all jacked up because the water has to be hitting the floor. There's no way that this little sink is catching all of that. There's no way. This house is definitely not doing it for me. The bathtub needs to be either cleaned or replaced. Like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Man, flooring is okay. The flooring is literally the only thing that I think is all right. You know what I mean? I really like the other areas of the house are like just needs to just, I don't know, just let's just restart. The whole house just needs to just be, you know, redone. Oh, what kind of room is this? What is going on with this room? This, I mean, like, it's not horrible. Like, I feel like we could have done a little bit better with the paint job, but hey, I think that this is probably someone's, like, child's room, or, you know what I mean, maybe a teenage room, you know, and they were able to have their own, like, individuality as they should, and they decorated the way that they wanted to. Just looks crazy. Bathroom is outdated, needs to be renovated. Oh gosh, for $899,000. God, there's so much that it needs for that. I've never seen any steps like this either, so that's interesting. What is this? I would feel like I was in like a shelter or something, like a shed, just based off of the way that this is like shaped. Oh, this is, I know they're not calling this a bedroom. Wow, it's definitely giving treehouse. It's giving treehouse vibes. The outside of this house deceived me. It really did. It really bamboozled me. It really pulled the wool over my eyes. The neighborhood is beautiful. Like, it looks nice. But, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 3. Because it's not doing it for me. Kitchen was bad. Bedrooms was bad. Bathrooms was bad. No. This one getting a 3. 3 out of 10. Very, very, very disappointed in that house. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is a townhome. This one is listed for $260,000, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,516 square feet, built in 1954. Okay, so looks like we got neighbors on both sides of us. All right, that could be a negative for some people. Neighborhood doesn't look bad, you know. I like the dark floors. I don't dislike what I'm seeing so far. It doesn't look horrible. Okay, whoever staged it, they did a good job with staging, from what I can tell. Kitchen is okay, decent size. Now the flooring, I can't tell whether the flooring was a piece of renovation or not, because it looks like there's like a little something going on there, but that could also be like the material that they use. I just don't see like these little light spots in every little like plank. So there's that. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who would pick flooring like that. Like the accent wall, this bedroom is very tiny. I'm hoping that this isn't the master. We only have 2 bathrooms, okay? We really only have 2 bathrooms. So they gotta make it, use this space wisely. The 1,500 square feet that is here, we need to be able to use that to the best of our ability, because this ain't, right now it's just not giving me what I need. And Baltimore was doing so good. There's a lot of houses in Baltimore that I actually do like, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like these houses are like the end all be all of Baltimore. But it's just certain things like this cable, like why is this even there? Okay, we got a basement, finished basement, I would assume, or either downstairs area. Got a little bit of a modern door, farmhouse type door, or sliding door, whatever you want to call it. Decent sized room. Not mad at this at all. I don't think that this house has a lot to show us, but I do like that there's like a little bit of a deck that they built, like a makeshift deck, and then there's like an area where you can go downstairs in, so there is a basement. This doesn't look bad though. It really doesn't look bad. I wish that they would have had some parking in the back, because that definitely would have been a plus. A lot of the townhomes in Baltimore do not have parking, so that's like super unfortunate for some people that are looking for that. And at affordable price, this is only $260,000. It doesn't look bad, but it's not like the best that I've seen for sure. I think that this house had a lot of potential, or this townhome had a lot of potential, and they kind of like missed the bar. So if I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just gonna give it a 5. Like, it's not like spectacular, but it's definitely not horrible. I think that it'll do the job for whoever purchases it. Okay, so the next one listed for $400,000, right on the dot. 600 or 6 beds, 5 baths, and we don't get to know what the square footage is because they didn't include it. Great. Okay, so it looks like they did renovate the outside of it. Did I say built in 1910? Okay, built in 1910. It definitely has a different type of look on the outside. I haven't seen this like mint type green on the outside of a house. I'm glad that there is like a little bit of a space where they can park, and you got some fencing too, so that's a plus. This is just like an edited picture. I don't know what's actually going on with the neighborhood though, because you have like a truck to this side, and then you have like, it looks like people are parking on this side. So, okay, this is interesting that they took the porch area, and I would assume that it was like netted in at one point, and now they like replaced it with potentially like just glass, or with the windows. Maybe it could have already been there, but it looks like, you know, that it was like something new. And then they put like flooring, like vinyl flooring on the outside. I don't think that that's gonna hold up well over time, to be honest. Like, it's almost open concept type of space. This is probably like the living area, maybe. Kitchen doesn't look horrible. Simple white cabinets. You know, regular appliances. They went straight to the bathroom and they used that stupid marble flooring. Like, oh my gosh. Just because you put marble flooring on in the bathrooms, or just like in general in the house, that does not increase the value. Okay? It doesn't. Maybe when it first like came out, maybe that was like a talking point and people like were liking it, but I feel like that's just like, bro, stop putting that in these houses. If you're gonna flip a house, use like some like, you know what I mean? Use something else. Like, the options are freaking endless. Like, these have to be like super affordable because people just keep on using them. And in the kitchen, like right off of the kitchen is a bathroom. Definitely do not like that at all. Regular bedrooms, nothing too crazy. That is, oh my gosh, I've never seen a bathroom with the toilet that close to the tub like that. Like, just never seen anything like that. Looks like the cabinets are a little bit off, like they're not put on correctly. See, TikTok be playing with my emotions, y'all. Because I'm over here, I'm going on my rant, and they talking about something inactive. I'm on here, over here mad about this marble all on these floors and all on these walls. This is just, man. See, Baltimore was doing so good. And they got it in every, there's 5 bathrooms. There's 5 bathrooms. So maybe there's going to be 1 bathroom where we don't have marble. Just maybe. The backyard is nice. I do like that it's fenced in. I don't see a lot of fenced in yards in Baltimore. Washer and dryer area. I don't know what size washer and dryer is going to fit in these areas, but I'm hoping that we're going to just move this little sink because it's taking up space. This backyard probably is going to look decent though after they, you know, grow in some grass and stuff. I don't know why we hopped from the outside to the inside, but you know, whatever. I'm already a little bit like just aggravated because of this stupid marble on the bathrooms. In the bathrooms. Like, stop using that material, bro. Like, there's so many other materials that you can use. This house is like whatever. You know what I mean? It ain't even all that. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna give it, I'm gonna give it a 5. Whatever. Just whatever. We don't even know what the square footage of this house is. Alright, next one. This one is listed for $449,000, 5 beds, 4 baths, 3,000 square feet, built in 1918. Okay, we got an edited picture right off the bat. All of this cracking that's in the driveway area is not a good sign for me, and it could potentially, you know, show that there might be other issues that are with like under the house that we don't know about. But it looks like the neighbors got some stuff going on with theirs too. Okay, this is fine. This I like. I wonder what body of water this is, because that's I like what I'm seeing right here at least. We better not get into the inside. Did they only post 3 pictures of this house? See, y'all, that's how you know that this is like a raw and uncut reaction of because I swear I thought it was more pictures of this house. Let's go to the new construction. Let's just move on. Okay, this one is listed for $449,000. It recently had a price decrease of $25,000. 4 beds, 4 baths, 2,600 square feet. This one actually has 39 pictures, so you know, at least we got some stuff to look at. When was this built? Because I'm seeing oh, they didn't even put the built year. That's crazy. And you're saying this is a new construction? Why you didn't put 2024? And why is the sign blocked out? This look regular. Nothing wrong with this. I don't see nothing wrong with this. Don't disappoint me. Do not disappoint me. Okay. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. I'm having a hard time believing though that this is a new construction, because why we didn't put the age of the house on here? Why didn't we put when this house was built? Why? I know they're saying that it's a new construction, but they literally could have renovated this and then just said, oh, it's new construction. They didn't even put no staging in here. Why we didn't stage it? Why the floors look different? It could have just been the angle. It could have just been the angle, you know. Got 2 ceiling fans. That's a plus. That's a plus. I like this. I like this. You know, I do like this. I think that this looks good. Regular, like open concept type of house. I think that is a good thing that we're seeing here. Got plenty of areas where you can put up some tables and stuff for your people to eat at, and it's not like people are just gonna be standing around, you know. So at least there's enough space to do what you need to do for this house. 2,600 square feet. It definitely looks like it's spacious, so that's good. I wish that, you know, maybe we would have had some like double sinks, but you know, this, I don't know how big this actual sink is, because like given the perspective, it may be bigger than what it looks like. Gas stove. That's not like surprising for Baltimore. I like the lighting, simple. They kept it simple. So one of the 4 bathrooms is a half bath. Not surprised by that at all. We finally got some, like a washer and dryer area that we finally got a washer and dryer area that is not in the basement. So maybe it is a new construction. They got this plastic laid down too. So maybe. But they could have, like, they literally could have just put the age of the house. They literally could have put 2024. Got some carpet. That's okay. Okay, the bathroom might look okay. Because I don't see no marble. Wait, why did it just skip? Or okay, maybe the lighting is just like making it look like a little bit like greenish. But this is the same bathroom right here. I do like this. I think that this looks good. Yeah, this is definitely good. This is the way that it should look. I feel like the tiling that they're using, that is the way that it should look. I do think that the master bathroom should definitely still have a tub, but I'm not mad at the way that it looks. Walk-in closet, decent sized bedroom. I haven't seen any like super small spaces so far, except for that half bath, but a half bath can only be like so big, you know what I mean? Because if it was any bigger, then you could make it into a full bathroom. See, like, I just feel like browns are like the way to go when you're putting tiling and stuff down. Just go with like a neutral tone, that way that you can, you know, have endless possibilities to decorate it. You know, regular walls, nothing too crazy. Yeah, see, whoever, I was harping on them, you know what I mean, putting the, what is it called? Putting the tiling down that are like, I don't even know where I was going. I don't even know. I think that it looks way better than that marble. You know what I mean? It looks way, way better. Don't have a finished garage, but you know, you could easily just finish that yourself. And it looks like it's only 1-car garage, so that might not, you know, be a plus for some people, but at least you have a garage in general. Like, some people in Baltimore don't have any garages. So, decent sized backyard. I'm not sure how much of this backyard is actually like with the house, but it looks like there's a fence. Definitely, I always recommend to my clients to get a survey done, because you have no idea what's really going on with that land until you get a survey done. You want to know like what's yours. This is like a crazy amount of land though. Crazy amount of land. I don't know if this is all with this house. Let me see real quick. 0.37. I highly doubt that what we just saw is 0.37 of an acre. Like, I feel like this is like more. What we just saw is more than that. So I don't think that all of this belongs to that house or that property. So if I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna give it. I'm gonna give this one a 7. I'm gonna definitely give this one a 7. I'm not mad at this one at all. Like, it looks decent. It's way better than some of those other ones that I saw that got me in my feelings a little bit. Okay. So this one is listed for $250,000, 3 beds, 2 baths. That's like average from my experience within homes. They usually have about 3 beds, 2 baths, and it is 1,542 square feet, built in 1955. At first I thought this was like a townhouse, but this is just like a regular like single family home. I don't know why they just have like this like random thing up there that like holds signs. Like, maybe the realtor sign is gonna go there at some point. No garage for this one. Neighbors don't look too bad. Looks like this is a decent area. It's definitely walkable. Looks like there's some sidewalks and stuff. Like the flooring, so we went straight to the inside. They're not playing around. This one is going to be a little bit smaller though, you know. Brown, like, the floors don't really look that bad. I'm glad that they're like, you know, somewhat original, or the original floors. Dining area. I'm not crazy about the chandelier, but you know, for a house of this age, I'm not surprised that a chandelier like that is in there. The spaces are definitely like super tight though, but for 1,500 square feet, I feel like if you're gonna have walls in there, it's gonna make it look smaller, for sure. It's gonna make it look smaller. It looks like they have it staged too, or someone is living in it. Oh no. Okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all, like, it's not really anything about. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. It's not really the kitchen itself. I just don't like the appliances, because you got this white stove, this white gas stove. Then you have a blackish, grayish dishwasher. Then you have like a stainless steel microwave. We could have at the very least replaced the stove. But other than that, I'm not mad at it. I think that it looks okay. A little area to sit in, like the sliding doors. Love that there's like a little bit of a deck. I don't know what this room is supposed to be, but I mean, I guess it could potentially be like anything that you like put your mind to. I think I'm gonna maybe like the bathroom. Oh, we're not gonna get any pictures of the bathroom? That's crazy. Why would they do that? First of all, since we don't get to see the bathroom, this looks old. I do like the tiling though, but no, we're not. Why would you put blue sink and blue toilet? Oh, never mind. See, maybe I need to chill. I actually don't like this, but it doesn't really like look. Yeah, it does. It looks old. The tiling isn't bad. I just don't feel like the tiling on the floor should be the exact same as what's going around the tub. And then the tub looks old. Looks like it's one of those jets. Like it has one of those jets in it. Or it's that type of tub. And honestly, like I wouldn't want to take a bath in this, because those things get like super old. And then you can tell that the house is like starting to show its age based off of these little like shelves right here. Super tiny room. So, and this is probably counting as one of those 3 bedrooms. Basement. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand when they have these type of tiling on the ceiling, because it reminds me of like grade school. And then where is this random like wall coming from? And it looks like they have paneling too. Negative. Don't like that. The basement is super small. That's definitely a part of the 1,500 square feet. Washer and dryer in the basement again. Y'all, I would literally never want to wash my clothes, because I don't really do basements. You know what I mean? I don't really do basements like that. And then you got this like I know one of the 2 bathrooms ain't downstairs. Wait. There's no way, right? I'm tripping. Let me just keep on going. Because earlier I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. You know, this is okay. This doesn't look bad. Looks like the fence needs to be maintained a little bit, but you know, I only see like a couple of the boards that are kind of jacked up. Yeah, this is okay. But I'm trying to figure out, like, was one of the bathrooms? I know one of the bathrooms is not in the basement, because I would literally never use that bathroom, like ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely not. So it was really only 1 full bathroom from what I can see, and 3 bedrooms, and one of the bedrooms is like crazy small. So this one, hey, you're not gonna get a good rating, boo boo. It's not gonna happen. If I'm gonna rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, you're gonna get a 3. You're gonna get a 3.5. Just because I'm being nice. But no, I don't like that. Alright, last one. Okay guys, so this one is another townhouse listed for $249,900. 3 beds, 2 baths maybe. It has oh my gosh, no. Okay, so they swindled me again. There is not any pictures for that one. So yeah, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's it for this video. Okay, I tried to do 12, but I didn't get to do 12 of them. I appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in for tonight's live. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, definitely like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hey, everybody over there on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. For me, You know what I mean? Thank you guys for watching for sure. I will be back tomorrow to do another live. Tomorrow we are going to be doing probably Virginia. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.